Hello, this is S2EP3, how we doing? Welcome to episode 3 of season 2, Celtic Road to European Cup. And basically everything's kind of going not too bad at the moment. We're still in the middle of the transfer window at the start of the season. We've played 2 games so far and we've won 1 and drawn 1, which is putting us 2 points behind Aberdeen at the moment, but obviously still early days. Now unfortunately our transfer dealings are taking a little bit more time than I would like to get them across the line, but that's just one of those things. We're going in for, now I would say, more realistic targets, but trying to convince people to move from higher leagues to the SPFL is proving a bit of a headache. But nonetheless, we'll keep trying, we'll keep plugging, and hopefully we can get something over the line in regards to the players that we require for our first attack on Europe. Now, we are into our next league game, which is away to Hamilton Accies, and we've made one change from the last team, and that is to drop Gary Mackay-Stevens just for tiredness more than anything else, and put in Callum McGregor in his place. That's the only change to our starting 11, so hopefully we can get a result here against Hamilton and keep obviously tabs with the top of the league. Okay, so my recording's just messed up a little bit, but Callum McGregor's just tucked this one away here just to make it 1-0. Unfortunately you're seeing more of his celebration with the of the goal. Just the way that it's going to happen, my recording's just messed up a little bit, but nonetheless it's a 1-0 lead at the moment after 12 minutes, and it's a good... And it's poor defending again by ourselves, Laps there at the front post, and it's snuck its way in. That's an absolutely terrible goal to give away. It's been a terrible defending and then hut into the back of his own post, own goal by a combination of Meekins and Izagiri, and it's 1-1. Callum McGregor onto this loose ball there, playing it into Chifchi. Chifchi's got a chance to finish it, it's going to sneak in, and it's 2-1, we're back in front. Lucky, fortunate goal, but I'll take it. Well, we made a little bit more of a game of that than we probably should have done, but it's a 2-1 victory, and we can't ask for much more than that. And I'm happy with how things have went there. 16 shots with 7 on target, and what's clear from this at the moment is we are missing Lee Griffiths. Now, we are missing the 30 goal man, we are missing somebody who's going to be the finisher for us, and hopefully before our next game we can get somebody over the line. I really want to sign Enner Valencia, hopefully we can get him in. I just going to be one of those ones we'll just need to wait and see how it goes. But nonetheless, back to the office and see if we can get some of the deals over the line before our next game, which is at Dundee. So we'll see how it goes for that one, but we'll try and, as I say, get some deals done. Okay, so we're just about to go into a game against Dundee, and we've got a couple of deals over the line, but not necessarily the ones we would want to get done right now. And it's just one of those kind of things, it's how it goes. Now, we couldn't get anything done with Raphael, so we've accepted the deal with Julian, and we've signed him from UD Almera. Kieran Tierney's renegotiated his contract, so he's extended with us. We brought in Kane Hemmings, he's only 23 and he's worth a punt at just 400,000, so we brought him in. Carlos Akpo, again, he's pretty cheap, and we've managed to bring him in also. Now we're looking, we couldn't get anything done with Enner Valencia, so we're looking at potentially going in for Martin Braithwaite, and we're going to have another attempt at trying to put in for Ben Yedder. I'm just going to break the bank for him. I need to have a kind of marquee signing, if you like, and I'm just going to offer him a ridiculous amount of money to try and sign for us, and we'll basically just see how it goes from there. But nonetheless, we're ready to get into our next match, which is at home to Dundee, and what we're going to do is, although in regards of overall stats, Craig Gordon has got an actual better rating than what Julian has. I think it's just the kind of age more than anything else. We'll just put him in just to see how he goes in this game. I know it's a bit unfair and Craig Gordon will get dropped, but it's just how it's going to be on this occasion, so we'll go with that. Alexander Eswine's fit again, so he'll come into the team in replace of James Forrest, and because Callum McGregor played so well in that last game, we're going to keep him in that cam position, and we'll see how we got on in this one. I'm quite happy with that, so let's go with this team and we'll see how we go against Dundee, and hopefully we can get another victory. Well pressed by Grealish. He's won the ball early cross. And there's, oh, what a fucking header that is. That's a lovely header by the big man. And that gives If he could only pull that off more often, that would be ideal. Grealish with a lovely ball, Emnes up like a salmon, and it's 1-0. Well, not the prettiest of games, but it's a 1-0 victory, and we'll take that every day of the week. And we again, chances to win 10 games. Well, maybe not, maybe a big exaggeration, but we were not tested at all. 15 shots, 7 on target to Dundee's 0. So it's just one of those things, we don't tuck them away, and as I said before in the previous game, just lacking that finisher in the team. But nonetheless, we'll get back to the board and we'll see what's going on, and hopefully we can get some more deals. The next game is against Dundee United, so let's see what we can get over the line before then, and we've only got a couple of weeks to go before the actual transfer window closes. Okay, so more headaches and more wrangling, and we've finally managed to get Martin Braithwaite in, and it's took a ridiculous offer to be able to get him. Offered a contract of 95 grand to Ben Yedder and still couldn't get him, so we ended up offering 73,000 for Martin Braithwaite and finally got him. He's now the highest paid player in the team by a long way, and Joe Thompson is left for Stevenage for 160 grand. So it's I guess we could say we're getting there. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop Chifchi down to the bench instead of Emmanuel Thomas, and Emmanuel Thomas is going to get dropped, and what we'll do is we'll put Martin Braithwaite in right at the start to see how he goes. He's now the highest rated player in the team by far. He's got decent stats on him. He's got 90 agility, he's got 88 acceleration, 81 balance, 85 jumping, 88 sprint speed as well. Let's see what else he's got. He's got decent ball control. Look at the greens, there's plenty of greens on him anyway. Decent shot power, and he's a 4-star. So everything's looking good. He can play striker or left mid. He's only 25 year old, he's 5'11", and I'd probably say he's potentially the right replacement for Lee Griffiths. So we are in this next game, which is against Dundee United. Martin Braithwaite is the only change to the team, so let's see how we go in this one. We're still 2 points behind Aberdeen in the league, and I think it's going to come down to a head-to-head between ourselves and Aberdeen for who goes for top spot, but I reckon over the piece that we shouldn't have too much of a problem. Still not getting much else over the line in regards of other players, but still trying nonetheless. But the main thing for me was a striker, and that's what we've done. So let's see how Braithwaite gets on in his first game in the hoops. Grealish finding Brown into Martin Braithwaite's first chance. Oh, he's tucked it away nicely, the big man. A lovely start for Martin Braithwaite. First chance, first goal, and that's exactly what we need for the team. Hopefully he's going to do some damage for us. Martin Braithwaite, we've got a chance to counter-attack Dundee United here. He's hold it up nicely, it's Lustig now. Pick up the ball on the wing. Let's get Martin Braithwaite in the middle. Oh, it's easy peasy, nice finish, and it's 2 for the big man on his debut. Lovely. Nice run on the counter-attack by Lustig. Putting it into the middle. Braithwaite slices it away nicely, 2-0. Well, that'll do nicely. It's a 2-0 victory, and Martin Braithwaite making an immediate impact on his debut with the 2 goals, and we couldn't ask for a better start than that. Again, dominating in regards to chances created, and we can't really say much more. It's everything's going well so far. I'm quite happy with the progress. Now, what I'm going to do is, I think this is going to be pretty long-winded, so I'm just going to end this episode here. Hopefully we'll have some more dealings done. The transfer window is almost closed. We've only got a few days left, so hopefully we can get another couple of deals over the line. But nonetheless, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, then please drop a like. Any suggestions, comments, then let me know down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.